മാറുന്ന സ്ത്രീത്വത്തിന് മാറ്റത്തിന്റെ പുത്തൻ കാഴ്ചകളുമായി എത്തുന്ന ലേഡീസ് അവറിന്റെ ഒരു പുതിയ എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് എല്ലാ മാന്യ പ്രേക്ഷകർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. സ്വപ്രയത്നത്താൽ സമസ്ത മേഖലകളിലും വിജയം കൈവരിച്ച സ്ത്രീ മനസ്സുകളെ കാട്ടിത്തരുന്നു സ്മാർട്ട് ലേഡി.
Namaskaram. I'm Dr.Devika Menon, PhD in Tourism Management. I started my career in 1988 after a short tenure of around 3 months training in Diploma in Tourism Management. I never realized that I would land up in this field. In fact, I was writing test entrance exams for bank, insurance services, etc. But ultimately I landed up in the travel industry with the hope that after every 3 months whenever I write the test, I keep thinking that okay, maybe I get qualified and shift my career. But somehow in a span of about 6 months I realized that there was nothing better for me than the travel agency, the travel industry, and I stuck to that. Once I realized that the travel industry was the best field for me, I decided to pursue my career into it. And from then on, it was a long way ahead where I've reached today. After my PhD, I also got an opportunity to enroll myself with Institute of Directors, and I am presently a qualified independent woman director also. In 1988, when I started my career, I joined as a counter staff with Air Travel Enterprises, and later on moved on to be the counter supervisor for East West Travel and Trade Links, and I was also much involved in the bringing in of East West Airlines, where that was the first private carrier, and we had a lot of challenges, and it was a great experience to be part of the new airline coming into India, and working for it was great pleasure. While in East West Airlines, I got an opportunity to be a manager to an IATA travel agency, the one that I'm working for today, that was Princey World Travel. And while working there, I got an opportunity to deal with other areas of work, such as accounts and other related administration work of the company. So that gave me another jump when I got a selection from Spencer's and Company in Chennai to take over the branch for Kerala Royal Dutch Airlines, and I joined as manager, Kerala passage sales manager for Kerala. Though I started in the travel agency for about 4 to 5 years, I shifted in the year 94 to the airline industry, and since then for about 18 years I've been working with different airlines for their respective GSAs, namely Royal Dutch Airlines to start off with, and then with Air Lanka. Then I got a tenure to work with Korean Airlines, followed by Malaysian Airlines under the ETA group, where I was again given more challenges and responsibilities, and that took me further high, where I did a lot of sales and marketing throughout the state of Kerala, right from Nagarkovil till Trivandrum, and that gave me a lot of publicity among the travel agents, and people in the travel industry got to know me better, and there was a lot of interactive sessions that I could participate in, be it from the airline field, from the GSA field. I got a lot of exposure in the airlines, and it always kept me motivated, and I was always eagerly learning. Every day was what you can say a lesson for me. I enjoyed my work thoroughly. There have been several times, several occasions where we have been under tremendous pressure, but thankfully I was able to take pressure very well, manage between staff management, administration, running the office. Everything together was well looked after, and I also got an opportunity to make some arrangements to bring the airline, Malaysia Airlines. I got an opportunity to work on a project wherein we had to get approvals from Malaysia to get the clearance for Malaysia Airlines to land into Cochin. I was instrumental in that and have done a lot of work, thesis on that, and ultimately I was successful in getting the airlines to operate from Cochin, but unfortunately due to some financial problems in Malaysia, it was sort of stalled for temporarily, and later on it came in after another span of 2 or 3 years. That was another experience where, that was another opportunity where I gained a lot of experience with regard to learning about the aircraft, learning about the feasibility of the airline, learning about the requirements of passengers, the traffic load control, and we got to know about the catering department. We personally went and visited the catering, in-flight catering services, and it was a whole lot of experience that again I thoroughly enjoyed. And I was also instrumental in getting the GSA office ready for Cochin Sri Lankan Airlines as well as in Calicut for Sri Lankan Airlines. I used to again tour over to those places, travel to those places, set up the offices, be very much involved in the right from the architecture to the interior designing. All that gave me a lot of experience and I thoroughly enjoyed. After all this tenure of about 18 years in the airline industry, I finally again got an opportunity. There wasn't anything really higher where I could go in the airline industry with regard to Cochin. And maybe I had opportunities if I moved out of Cochin, but then I always preferred to be here in my own state, in my own city, because I really loved Cochin well. And I didn't really look for opportunities outside Cochin. And since I decided to stay on, I thought I should do something now. Instead of going behind the airlines where I thought I could join some airline directly, that never worked out, even though I kept trying. So then I decided, like, this is it, now let me just get back and do something in the travel industry. And in the meantime I kept studying as well. I wanted to pursue my education in the field of tourism. That's when I decided to do my masters in tourism. I did my masters in in Chennai with Madurai Kaumudi University, and then I did 2 years of MPhil with Madurai Kaumudi University and stopped at that. And I was looking for an opening to do my PhD when I started working with Sri Lankan Airlines. I got yet another golden opportunity to do my PhD with International Open University in Sri Lanka, Colombo. So that way I was able to complete my PhD in tourism management. And apart from that, simultaneously I left the airline field and joined the travel agency. And I was with Travel Tours for about 2.5 years, and then I joined Princey World Travel, where I am presently a director of this company. I run the entire operations of the travel division. The parent company is Princey Travels. We have a fleet of about more than about 102 buses, and that is located in North Office. This office started in 1992. I was lucky enough to get an opportunity to be here in 1994 for about 2 years. And coming back is like back home. I feel very comfortable in the post of director now. I run the show. Services that we take care of here are basically passports, applications of passports, any travel related services for that matter. We take care of passports, visas for all countries, tourist visas, and tour packages, hotel reservations, cruises, land packages. Holy Land was our main tour package that was being conducted from here regularly. Now with all these challenges happening, we have also moved into other countries. I travel widely. and we take groups as well to other countries. We have inbound groups coming in. We take people all over Kerala, all over Munnar, Thekadi, Kumaragam is a usual belt, Trivandrum, Wayanad. Apart from that, we do all over India, like we have groups traveling to Delhi, Agra, Jaipur, the Golden Triangle, Palace on Wheels, Sikkim, Bhutan, and so many in India, Hyderabad, Goa, and so on. We not only cater to groups, we also cater to FIT passengers, families, vacations, schools, etc. And apart from that, we do outbound tour packages. We have regular tour packages to Malaysia, Singapore, Sri Lanka, you name it. We have all countries, literally all countries on our cards, and depending upon the client's requirement, we prepare tailor-made packages. We customize their itineraries to suit their budget, and our ultimate aim is that whatever we do, we ensure that the passengers return or complete our tour without any complaint, and that they are really happy about the tour. We really give them a lot of personalized attention to ensure that their tour, they get value for money, and that their tour is really memorable. So that's what we do here. And now if you want to say what are the challenges we face, just like any industry has its own competition and competitors fighting for the same piece of bread, we have the same. And with the present scenario of internet ticketing coming on internet and airlines avoiding the travel agents, we don't get any commissions. Commissions are removed since about 4-5 years. We really have to struggle to meet our office expenses, and there are a lot of unhealthy competition, undercoating, all these things, but we have to move with the tide. So we hold on to our own policies, our own principles, and apart from all that, our own standards that we offer to our customers, and by God's grace, we are able to move smoothly. These are the main challenges. And what I can see is that a lot of students are now interested in the aviation field. I have been personally taking classes also apart from this, tourism classes for Speedwings Academy. I have been traveling to Trivandrum. I have traveled to Calicut also taking tourism classes according to the syllabus that they give me. Sometimes they offer me the topic and I can design on my own. But what I have to tell children who are coming into this field is that it is not easy, or it is not as glamorous as you think it is. It is very difficult. In our times, we never had anybody to guide us or teach us, do this, do that. No, there was absolutely nobody to help us. It was a male dominated world. Generally, family never liked me joining this field right in the beginning when I was 21. And I proved them wrong, and that is what is my the most happy thing that I could do is I could prove my people wrong, that they had a wrong impression altogether and I had a different one where I could achieve what I thought was impossible. A lot of students approach me for projects on tourism and guidance on how to enter this industry, what are the challenges, how to go about it, how to become successful, etc. I do give them some mentoring sessions, but one common thing to be told loudly is that in the airline industry or the travel industry, your communication skills need to be really strong. You can find the difference when you move out into a bigger world. It really counts and pulls you up. Yet another thing is, whatever work you do it wholeheartedly. The more wholeheartedly you do your work, you find that you start loving your work, you get really passionate about it, and no problem really remains as a problem. You will always have immediate solutions, and the moment you find solutions, that's when you achieve higher goals. So be committed and do hard work, success is assured. Regarding family, I lost my father at a very young age. He was a chief electrical engineer in Cochin refineries, and after the disaster, actually we had to go through very difficult times. I was staying with my uncle and family. They were really great to accommodate us, and we stayed we had a nice time, I should say. We were looked after very well. My uncle had 2 of his daughters, and 5 of us came up. We all came up the hard way, and when I entered the field, the entire family was sort of rejecting, there wasn't much of an opinion about going into the travel industry. But my uncle was pretty strong. He said, you're here and the job that you're taking up is also just outside your house. You have any difficulty, you can always drop, because it is difficult to get you a job. So you try and see what best you can do with your capabilities, and he was literally a backbone. My father, in my childhood days, was a very motivating person. He used to give us a lot of opportunities, be it sports, games, extracurricular activities, and that literally made me, we didn't have boys in the family, but I sort of took the shoe of a boy in the family, and it made things easier, getting things done. Maybe I was a little more bold than my sisters, and I took that step to join the travel industry in spite of a lot of rejection and a lot of dissuading. Everybody was dissuading me, but still I took that step and I moved forward, and it's been very good support from my family after I joined. They used to understand how difficult my work is. They knew that it was not glamorous as it was seen from outside. They realized the hard work that I was putting in, and they gave me the space. They didn't call me for household matters when I used to carry work home and slog over it. So I must say I really got a lot of support from my family, and whenever it came to taking groups abroad or traveling alone, they never dissuaded me, or they never told me not to go. Instead, they told me, go ahead, take the opportunity, see what best you can experience and how you can climb or make your future better, career future better. Future plans, of course, we have a lot of things on the card. We are interacting with a lot of schools and colleges. We are doing college excursions, tour packages, student exchange programs, twinning programs and such. So with regard to students, we are able to give them a better exposure. That forms a part of our another wing called Princey Global Edu Tour Company, which is also being lately started. And apart from that, we have to run this organization to higher levels by doing more tours, more programs, bringing in more tourists. Kerala, of course, is losing its charm as one among the 50 best destinations. The school students packages, like to be one among the best tour operators in Kerala. To reach to that levels, because there are big competitors and people who have been in the industry for very long. So I'd like to raise my organization to the level that we are the best in the industry.